We're at All the Dirt, talking All the Dirt today with Katie McDaniel. And one of the things I wanted to talk about, you've been on the show quite a bit. You're a businesswoman, you and your partner. You've got a great business going on, centered around gardening and that kind of stuff. Some of us, though, are just like, okay, I'm going to put a little this in the garden, maybe a few cherry tomatoes over here, maybe some little cucumbers over here. Is gardening a lifestyle? Can it be more productive when you make it a lifestyle, or can you just approach it really casually with some container gardening?
You know, I think you could go either way. I think just with anything in life, the more dedication you put into it, you know, the more you can get out of it. But certainly if you're a busy person, you know, a couple tomato plants that do well can really take you far.
You know, because I've talked to some gardeners, especially people that they go through the training and they become master gardeners,
Sure.
which, by the way, the Virginia Cooperative Extension Agency, they've got some great programs to become a master gardener. That's more than a lifestyle. It's a profession for them.
Yes, yes, that takes over your life.
Yeah.
But
you know, do we need to have that level of dedication to be successful at gardening, or should we just focus on maybe, you know, I like I said, I like cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, maybe some yellow squash and zucchini. You know, I'm happy with that.
yeah, I think that you focus on what you like to eat. You know, don't grow things that you're not going to enjoy.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose of it. So, and in, you know, growing things, part of it for me is just being connected to nature and being outside and the stress relief that I get from it. So I think starting small is a really good idea when you're first starting out gardening, and just focusing on what you know that you really enjoy.
And when you make it a lifestyle, a lot of people get their family involved, and I know you do that as well.
I do, yes. My kids love to get out in the garden, especially my soon-to-be 5-year-old. He harvests tomatoes and helps me plant and knows how to grow his own food, which is really special for me. What
is the best way? I mean, you obviously taught yourself, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. So what is the best way to learn to be a gardener?
You know, we had small gardens growing up, so I was familiar with the process. But about 10 or 12 years ago, I got a book and just started reading, honestly, and just immersed myself in everything I could find about growing plants, and did a lot of trial and a lot of error to get to where I am.
And now you're sharing your spin on that.
Right.
You've got videos on Instagram and YouTube as well.
I do.
Are these tutorials? I mean, can we learn? Yeah.
Sure, yeah. My garlic video, I go over how to plant garlic and things to look out for. I love explaining just little things about the garden that people don't always, you know about. It's fun for me, something I enjoy.
And I think that's key, because I've talked to some people, and I've been one of those people as well. I go out to my garden a couple of years ago. I'd had a beautiful plot of corn ready to harvest. I go out, it's all gone.
Yeah.
The raccoons got into it. I was upset.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I was upset.
You know.
But sometimes we just need to realize it's nature, and we just need to say, okay, we're going to get a bug, we're going to go squish it, but we're going to lose some produce.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's just part of our environment.
That's it. You know, I have an agreement with my rabbits. You can have a few, but please don't take the whole crop. You know, so it happens.
You come talk to my groundhogs.
I'll do my best. Okay. They're pretty tricky.
Thank you for coming in again. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And of course, you can learn about All the Dirt by visiting us online at WFXRTV.com. Got a good library of content that goes back years, and of course, we've got links to Katie's content as well. We'll be right back. You're watching WFXR.